What is up, everybody? We're
Cinnabon
talking about conspiracy. We're talking about conspiracy theories here, because conspiracy theories are fun, right, guys? I just have a double headshot.
And we're actually
we're here basically to talk about conspiracy theories that we have. Now, I know you're gonna disagree with it. Everyone disagrees with everything, but that doesn't matter. We're here. Yeah, we're here to talk about what we believe. So we're gonna start off with the two most recent things that happened. We're gonna backtrack in time a little bit, but we're gonna start with the two most recent things that have shocked our nation. We're gonna talk about Sandy Hook, and we're gonna talk about Boston. Yeah. For some reason, I used to think Boston was in that. Yeah, we're backtracking to that. I wasn't gonna mention those until we actually got on that subject.
That's later.
But basically what we think is that all four of those, I would say two, but someone's already brought up the topic, were planned by the government and were brought out. Now, we don't just think these because we're whatever against the government. I am whatever against the government, but I actually have good reasons.
I don't like the government,
but you're too garbage right now, right?
I love it. I'm not trying.
Basically, we have reasons. Now, we all know that as of now, we're having problems with the Second Amendment. People are trying to get rid of it because it's guns, in my opinion, needed. You don't ever need them for anything.
In my opinion, you need them.
We're not going to that because we're getting an argument about that. But in my opinion, you don't need them. So basically, we're having problems with that right now.
Well, hold on. Can we just talk just a little bit? Not, I mean, not like argue about it like we normally would, but I'm just saying, cops, you know, they're not gonna be able to get to your house in time. You know, that's just my thought on it.
You can have a knife. I can do blades. I can do swords. I can do all that. But you know, I'm not really a fan of guns.
You can have a knife. I'll just take it. All right, let's continue what we were saying instead of arguing.
Now, now as I was saying, we're having problems with that. So I'm backing out this part, by the way. And we're having problems with that. So all of a sudden, a crazy dude goes to school, kills his mother in the process, and takes an assault rifle. Not just any type of gun, but an assault rifle to school and kills 22 children. Now, why? Now, I can understand him getting mad at his mom and killing his mom. I mean, it's human nature. We're all evil. Blah, 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 blah. It's by nature and blah, 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 blah. But the boy just happens to go to a school, happens to take an assault rifle, and happens to kill him. Coincidence?
Hey, let's just lay here. Come here.
Don't think so. And...
Hey, let's just back out and sit in the lobby.
Yeah, I know. Just want to get my whoops for that. And so basically, we felt as though it was planned out because the country needed to do something on the country, but people are trying to follow. Are trying to have a reason to want to get rid of the gun. And you know what? It gives them a perfect reason. 20 plus children and like 3 adults just got killed in the shooting by a crazy dude. So, that's not good. I don't think we believe that. And now that I've said all that,
that wasn't, you know, the main thing we were talking about.
Yeah, but now we're gonna go on to Boston Marathon. Now, we have this marathon every year. It's in Boston, and you know.
Where do you think Boston was, by the way?
I used to think it was until someone said Massachusetts. Shut up. I watched Sweet Life of Zack and Cody every day as a child, and I still don't know what Boston is. I mean, Boston. It sounds like a English place. I mean, the Boston Tea Party had to do with the British, you little jerk off. Now, as I was saying, it's not that freaking funny. All right, now we're moving on to this. All right, now. Isn't it that funny? Now, as I was saying, okay, now, it's funny how there's an annual marathon every year.
Not in Europe, by the way.
Now, but all of a sudden we get these threats by North Korea to bomb us and blah, 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 blah. It's weird, right? But all of a sudden, there's a bomb that goes off around the same time that they're threatening us and haven't stopped threatening. Again, I think that's not another coincidence. I think we need a reason to go to war with someone else or something completely pointless. North Korea is very rich in minerals, so that could be a good reason. I'm actually kind of glad Taylor's not in this party. I really don't care about this matter. So that's that. Minerals, North Korea. We've never liked them. Now we're gonna go on to Now we're going to one of the most hated topics in American history. If you make a joke about it, all of a sudden you're throwing your healing, blah, 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 blah. 9/11. Yeah.
Well, see, here's... Hold on, can I get something about 9/11?
Yeah, sure,
Alright,
sure.
See, here's my take on it, okay? I believe the Twin Towers was done by Bin Laden. But the Pentagon, okay, now I got this from a TV show, and they talked to experts on this, okay? They said there's no way that you get a plane of that size, that low, at that speed, okay, to hit something like that. And they never even found the plane part of the plane in the Pentagon. They found it everywhere else but that.
And I'm actually kind of glad you just brought this topic up. I had a trip, and we went to the Pentagon Memorial, where the plane supposedly hit the side of the building. 191, it's 190 people died of that, right? Right?
Yeah.
So, but you have a huge plane full of people hit the side of a populated building, but it only kills 191 people and doesn't even do that much damage. If you saw how much damage it did in the Pentagon, you'd be like, there's no way. After it just demolished some of the two biggest buildings in New York.
They were the biggest at that time.
They were bigger than the Empire State?
Yeah. Well, no, not then, but the Empire State wasn't around then.
Really?
It was under. I want to say it was under construction or something. I'm not sure.
I don't know. No, it was around in the 60s. Because remember the MIB movie?
Well, then it was bigger then.
Well, that's interesting. Two of the biggest buildings in New York. But it takes it down after a few hours of let it burning, but it doesn't take out the Pentagon. And so 4 planes all crashed. Everyone on the planes died that day. One in Pennsylvania, I believe. Not Pennsylvania, somewhere in the field. Number.
That's the plane I wanted to be on. If I had to go down on one of those planes, it'd be that one right there.
Shut up, Brian. One on the Pentagon, which honestly is... I really don't believe that one. And 2 of the Twin Towers. Now, those happened. There's plenty of footage of that. We can't deny it. That happened.
All those cameras in D.C., and they didn't get one shot of the plane even coming close to the Pentagon. No.
Yeah, and it's the Pentagon. One of probably the most protected buildings other than the White House.
Yeah.
So, no, I don't believe that. But 9/11. Now, what's interesting is, as America... As a 400 million populated country, we need oil, we need gas, we need petroleum, all that kind of stuff. And where is it mostly found?
Iran.
Got it, everybody. Middle East.
It's
So
more in Kuwait than it is in Iran. Crap.
So it's funny that we get into it. And it's funny that they just happen to be the ones who did the bombing, not bombing, plane attack, right?
Yeah.
And another theory. I'm gonna be called a retard for this if anybody watches this. But another theory. The plane hit at the top of the building, correct?
I guess. I don't know. I don't know much.
It took an hour for the buildings to fall, right?
Yeah. Sounds about right.
I also heard a conspiracy theory that there were bombs at the bottom of the building, so the building would fall. Because the way it was built, it was meant to stand. It was not meant to ever fall. But one plane made it fall?
Now, I think what it was... I think that there might have been construction crews that went down there and blew it. Because...
Yes.
I mean, no. Like, I'm talking about after the planes hit. Okay, they went down in there because if those buildings tipped over, it'd have been so much worse. So
Yeah.
If there were bombs, it'd have been to save other lives, you know. Yeah, the ones in the towers were lost, but at the same time, it was to save lives around those buildings.
It wouldn't. It wouldn't. I could tell you now. Buildings don't tip over. I don't know. I mean, so, if the building's built bad, it'll tilt over. But 100-story, I think it's 100 stories.
It's huge. Let's just go with that. It's huge.
Yeah, 100-story building that's meant to stand. It's the World Trade Centers, north and south. They're not gonna fall over. Now the reason the bombs were probably placed at the bottom of the building to make sure the building fell, because if there was just planes parts hanging from the building, that'd be bad. I mean, you wouldn't be able to do anything about that. But if it fell and blew up, no mess. I mean, of course, there's a mess. I get that, but it's easier to clean up, really, in my opinion, than to have to get a plane part out and do all that. Yeah, so that's that.
I think that was done after. I mean, if that even did happen, I think it would have been done after the planes hit. You know.
Yeah,
you know.
And then this man that supposedly did it, Osama bin Laden, lived in a third. I believe Pakistan is a third world country. And by third world, I don't mean like
desert area.
Africa, but it's not as good
as America or France or Europe in general.
As other countries. So I don't mean as third world as Africa can be, even though Egypt is one of the most whatever places in the world.
And Dubai's, really nice too. It's just, anyways, we're getting off subject.
But it took you 10 years to find a man that was hiding in the Middle East. You have so much. We could literally do a series on these conspiracy theories. Because I mean, I just think there's so many. Because it took you 10 years to find. Honestly, I think the truth is they weren't looking for him. I think that's the truth.
Well, see,
if you wanted to find a man, you can find a man, especially with all this new intel that we have. But all of a sudden, it takes 10 years to find one dude.
I think. Well, I do know this for a fact that they found him 4 months before, but they actually, they're not gonna go and be like, oh, he's here, let's go and bomb it, and not be sure. They go and it took him 4 months to actually confirm that he was there.
I don't think it wouldn't take 4 months for that.
No, because he never left the building. Like, he never left the building. They had satellites watching it all day long. He never left. They had to get one of the messengers in on it. I don't know what they did to him, but whatever.
And our last theory for today is the Kennedy theory. Basically, we kind of short one. We think the government killed him. They didn't like what they were doing at the time because we all know America wanted to be segregated. Now, that would not last so long because of the civil rights movement. MLK, he was assassinated too.
Abraham Lincoln. We can go on for hours about who has been killed because of this.
Really. So basically, the MLK one's just short. We think the government killed him just because they didn't like what he was doing. Because, I mean, they never really found the true killer, and of course they're not going to give out one of their own, so that's just us.
Yeah, like, my take on the JFK thing was, like, again, from this TV show that I was watching, a really good TV show if you like conspiracy stuff. This is a good TV show to watch called Conspiracy Theory. The TV show was shut down after their 9/11 episode, which is why I really do believe that it's it was truthful about the 9/11 stuff. And
Speaking of shut down, let's keep going.
They tested the gun that they used, that was supposedly used. The gun was sighted in, and they got it held in place by something, and the spot that they put it on, they shot. It was about 20-30 yards away or something like that. They pulled the trigger 5 or 6 times. Not one of those bullets went in the spot that the gun was pointing at. So for that person to shoot, 80, 90 yards from a second story building with wind and all of that factoring in with a gun that's inaccurate, that is a 2 in a million shot, or 1 in 2 million shot. That backwards. That's just my take on it.
And also, back to Sandy Hook and the Boston Marathon, there was a girl. Her name was. Give me a second. I think I saved them picture on my phone. I hope I did.
Hope.
I did. Did I not? Dang it. Yeah, I knew I had to have liked it on iPhone. I really would start liking these naked pictures because now I can't find it. I didn't say that out loud. I really did not just say that out loud. It's not that funny, you little perv.
Sorry, I was drinking Gatorade. That was funny. It wasn't that funny, but I was coughing.
I don't even know why I like some of these. They just have some.
You need the picture to tell what you're trying to
Not really, I guess. One of the ladies that supposedly died in Sandy Hill. Sandy Cheek. What was it called?
Sandy Hook. You remember, you
Sandy
go to
Hook.
Faggot Hill.
Oh fuck.
Different hill.
Now, one of the teachers that died there, I think her name was Hope or something like that. All of a sudden, another lady that looks exactly like her, but still starts with an H, was a couple of
Heather.
blocks away when she heard the explosion. So I don't think it was Heather, but government. I think they're planning something because they would never mess up this bad. There's something going on here.
I think there's something huge going on.
So
if we get attacked by North Korea, you're coming to my house, we're getting Caleb, and we're taking my rifle out to the woods, and I'm going to teach you how to shoot, and we're going to fight back and kill everybody, alright?
Ooh.
You say that like
All
it's
right.
not going to happen.
Alright guys, that's basically it for tonight.
Yep, see you guys later.